Welcome back to Lil Isaac Presents 7 Hebrew Praise Words. Our fourth word is Barak. This has been a good run. You guys have kept up nicely. Just doing our job, Mr. President. Oh boy, would you look at that? It's Trump. He just fell into the water. He needs help. What? But where are his men? Look now, I don't know. I just know he needs your help.
Hazapur Hakula. Tuda Abba, for these beautiful creatures you've made. Hazapur Aduma. Your word is true, Abba. The psalmist declared that you know all the birds of the hills, and all that moves in the field belongs to you.
I'm free as a bird.
Oh my gosh, honey, look who it is.
Hey, how you folks doing? Dang it! It's an inflatable doll.
Hey guys, honest mistake. After all, both the doll and the real one are full of hot air.
I gotcha. I knew it was you. I thought Clarita was you.
Look, I don't want any trouble.
Trouble? Huh. What trouble? I just need something from you.
Let's see what we have here. Oh, President Obama. Wait, what the? President Obama? Oh no, that guy has a knife. The president's in trouble. No need to worry, Mr. President. You're safe now.
Wow, you've blown my mind, kid. How did you do that? Wait a second. Are you a secret DARPA agent?
Oh no, I'm a Yod-Hey, Wah-Hey agent.
I've never heard of that department before.
Yeah, that's because he's not a department. In fact, he has the most advanced defense force.
You look very familiar.
Yeah, we've met before. The name's Isaac Carter. We met in episode 7 of the Lil Isaac series, Pride Before Destruction. I always seem to be plugging that episode. I must say, Mr. President, you've aged well. I'll tell you what, it's funny that we meet again, because I have a new series called 7 Hebrew Praise Words. And in this episode, I'm teaching folks about the Hebrew word Barak. Isn't it a neat coinky-dink that's your name? The word Barak means to bless or bow down. So now you understand. why the number 7 was taking a bow at the beginning of this episode. And Barak is spelt in Hebrew Bet Resh Ka. Oh, one minor correction, boys and girls. In the modern Hebrew, certain letters take on a different shape at the end of words. The Kaf is one of them. So I just have to stretch you out a little. That's better.
Just one question. Where are we?
Funny you should ask that. We're in a tiny mushroom house in the playground. And that's where our word Barak begins.
In a mushroom?
No, in a house. The first letter in Barak is the bet. In the pictographic Hebrew, the bet is a house. In modern Hebrew, the word bayit means house. And that word comes from the Hebrew letter bet. The second letter in the word Barak is the resh, which in the pictographic Hebrew is the head of a man. The resh makes the R sound. The resh also signifies first or the beginning, as in Bereshit. And the final letter in the word Barak is the Kaf, which in the pictographic Hebrew represents the open palm of a hand. So the word Barak can be interpreted as the head of the house has extended an open hand, which can be seen as a hand of friendship or a helping hand, or bestowing a gift to someone.
Very interesting. I hate to complain, but there isn't much room in this mushroom.
Stay quiet, Mr. President. We got company.
Anybody in there? Mr. President? You in there?
Okay, the coast is clear.
Man, my back aches. That little tiny house was a far cry from 1600 at Sylvania Avenue. You want to talk about a blessing? Did you know Isaac granted more commutations than any other president? Prisoners who thought they would be spending the most of their lives in prison or able to reunite with their loved ones and live as free men and women.
That's great, Mr. President. We as the children of Yah Barak look forward to our grand family reunion in Zion. We refer to it as the second Exodus. This is when the Most High Yahuwah will reunite the children of Yah Barak and free us from our current captivity and our oppressors.
You're a strange kid, Isaac, but I like you. Speaking of oppressors, let's race over to the basketball courts.
Nice shot, Mr. President.
Thanks, Isaac. It's all about the positioning of the hands on the ball.
Positioning of the hands. Funny you should say that. That reminds me of my ancient Hebrew ancestor, Yaakov, commonly called Jacob. In Hebrew culture, the blessing, or barakah, was often conferred with the open palm being placed on the head. In Bereshit, or Genesis chapter 48, verses 8 through 20, we read about a special story in which Yaakov bestowed a blessing on his two grandsons, Ephraim and Manasseh. The children of Yah Barak were dwelling in the land of Mitzrayim in Goshen. Yaakov was very old, and his eyes were dim. He didn't recognize Yehusef's sons, and he asked,
Who are these? They are my sons, whom Elohim has given me in this place. Please bring them to me and let me barak them.
Yehusef brought them to Yaakov, and he bowed down with his face toward the earth. Yah Barak stretched out his right hand and laid it on Ephraim's head, who was the younger, and his left hand on Manasseh's head, consciously directing his hands, for Manasseh was the firstborn. And he barak Yahusef and said,
The Elohim before whom my fathers Abraham and Yitzchak walked, the Elohim who has fed me all my life long to this day, the Malak who has redeemed me from all evil, Barak the youths, and let my name be called upon them, and the name of my fathers Abraham and Yitzchak, and let them increase to a multitude in the midst of the earth.
And when Yahusef saw that his father laid his right hand on the head of Ephraim, it was evil in his eyes. And he took hold of his father's hand to remove it from the head of Ephraim to the head of Manasseh.
Not so, my father, for this one is the firstborn. Put your right hand on his head. I know, my son, I know. He also becomes a people, and he also is great. And yet, his younger brother is greater than he, and his seed is to become the completeness of the nations.
And he barak them on that day, saying,
In you, Yasharal, shall Barak, saying, Elohim, make you as Ephraim and as Manasseh.
Thus he put Ephraim before Manasseh.
That's very interesting. That the younger child got the bigger blessing.
Yes, my Abba Yahuwah works in mysterious ways. He said the first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
There you are. I'm looking all over for you. Daggone it. Not again.
Man, that stalker is persistent. We should be safe up here. Looks like you made a little friend, Mr. President. Hey, look, aren't those your Secret Service agents? Hey, up there!
Shh, Isaac. I just want to be free from those guys for a little longer. I just want to feel normal again.
Oh, I guess fame and fortune isn't all it's cracked up to be. We often think money and wealth as the only way the Most High can bless us. But we take for granted that good health, food to eat, clothing, and shelter are also great blessings. Not to mention peace of mind. You know, Mr. President, every letter in the Hebrew alphabet points back to our Messiah. Do you remember the resh in the word barak?
Resh. Foot? No, that's not it. Hand. Wait. No, that's not it. Head. That means head, right?
That's right. The resh represents Yahushua, our Messiah. He is Shar Shalom. That means the Prince of Peace. And Yahushua said in Yehukanan, or John chapter 14, verse 27, and he said, Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Neither let it be afraid. Having true shalom is one of the greatest blessings a believer can have.
That's beautiful, Isaac. You know, that word for peace, shalom. I heard a lot of that during my 2 trips to Israel. I rubbed shoulders with Prime Minister Netanyahu. I visited the Wailing Wall. But one thing stood out. I heard that word, shalom, a lot. Such an irony in a war-torn country. But up here, in the strait, I find true peace.
Don't look now, but that peace is about to be disturbed. The stalker is back. I got an idea. Hello, sir. I understand that you're looking for President Obama.
Sure am. You know where I can find him?
You see that giant rock wall over there?
Yeah, what about it?
You get to the top of that wall, and let's just say you'll find Obama.
Thanks, little birdie. Oh man, I forgot. I'm afraid of heights.
You're almost there. You can do it.
Yes, you can.
I'm coming, Mr. President.
Seeing that guy, all that climbing, made me hungry. What do you say to a hot dog?
You don't have to ask me twice.
I'm here, Mr. President. I made it. Mr. President? Daggone it.
Get New York's finest hot dogs here. New York's finest hot dogs.
Nice suit.
I'm living the dream, kid.
No ketchup. Hold the ketchup on mine.
I like ketchup. Just hold the pork on mine.
No worries. I only use 100% beef. That pork, that stuff will kill you.
Smart man. And he's a Knicks fan, so he knows a lot about long suffering.
You know, as President Isaac, I had the fate of the world, literally, in my hands.
It might have seemed that way, Mr. President, but let me remind you, the word Barak lets us know that the head of the house is the one that bestows the blessing. So you may have been the head of the White House and the head of state, but Yahuwah is the head of the universe. In the book of Colossians chapter 2, verse 10, the Apostle Shaul tells us Yahushua is the head of all principality and power. And yet, with all that power, Yahushua extended his hand for humanity, and he received nails in that hand on a cruel torture stake to give us life and reverse the curse.
Reversed the curse. What curse?
As Hebrews, we often pay a lot of time focusing on the curses that befell our people. These are found in the book of Devarim, or Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verses 16 through 68. But we often forget about the barakut, or blessings that Yahuwah has in store for us. Some of these are found in the same chapter, in verses 1 through 13. So, we were once a cursed and oppressed and despised people that were hidden all across the earth. But because of the shed blood of Yahushua, he has redeemed his people. And in the future, we look forward to ruling and reigning with him. Yahuwah promises us in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1, that he shall make us high above all the nations of the earth.
All nations?
Yes, sir, all nations.
Hey, is that you, Ak?
Dimitri, shalom.
Hey, shalom, Isaac.
Hey, Aki, I want you to meet President Obama.
Shalom, Mr. President.
Shalom.
President Obama and I were taking a closer look at the Hebrew praise word, Barak.
Yes, indeed. As Hebrews, praise is very important. It's the only way we honor and show love to our Abba Yahuwah. The religious world teaches us that we receive blessing from the Most High, which is true. However, we must never neglect to return the favor and Barak Yah, and not just with our lips, but with every part of our lives.
So true. Would you Barak us with a couple of verses, Aki?
Of course, Aki.
To the Abba Yahuwah, my father, I acknowledge you, but for every song that's only proper, place me on your roster, Mikasa Sukasa. Place us in your arms when nothing can harm us. Abba, please protect your servants from killers and mockers. I know one day we enjoy the land that you promised. I know one day you destroy these wicked imposters. I know one day we rejoice once hated, not honored. I know the time coming soon, forever pay homage. Yahuwah Elohim freed your people from bondage. With the brightness of his coming, all filth is abolished. From the fear of Yahuwah, beginning of knowledge. With the rook of Samson pushing between these two columns. I'm now without seeing our enemies conquered. Eyes closed, deep thought, have you ever just pondered? Released from this land that we formerly wander. Yeah. Barak you forever, Yah. Yahuwah, your words we amunah. I'm thankful for every part. Your kindness such a barakah. Barak you forever, Yah. Yahuwah, your words we amunah. I'm thankful for every part. Your kindness such a barakah. Barak you forever, Yah. Yahuwah, your words me amunah. I'm thankful for every part. Your kindness such a barakah.
I gotta take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Mr. President, why do I get the feeling you've been giving me the cold shoulder? I wanted one thing for you and one thing only. An auto...
Speaking of the cold shoulder, you've blown my mind again, Isaac. How did you do that?
The how doesn't matter so much, Mr. President. At least the threat has been contained.
Actually, it seems all he wanted was my autograph.
Oh boy.
No worries. The sun is still out, and hopefully he will thaw out in no time.
There you are, Mr. President. We were worried about you.
It's okay, guys. I just was here with my new friend. Where did he go?
You didn't happen to have anything to do with that blow-up Trump doll, did you?
Now, why would you think a thing like that?
What happened to him?
I've got 3 words. Ice, ice, baby. For his troubles, he will get what he was after. Hey, hand me one of my pictures. There we go.
So, boys and girls, ladies and gents, we are to Barak, or bless Yahuwah, not just with our lips, but with our actions. And our hands are to be open to giving and helping others in need. Like this little guy in the cape, who realizes not all superheroes need to fly. Some just need to be available to feed others in need. Or this little girl who is comforting her sad friend. You can be a blessing by helping a friend or classmate with his or her homework. Or just be there to assist a friend. And when we make mistakes like my little blunders today, rest assured that Yahuwah is ready to forgive and give us the opportunity to turn those blunders into blessings. Until next time, shalom, ulahitro.
Wow, I got the autograph. Please don't believe this. What's this? Sorry for turning you into a popsicle. This book will warm your soul. The name on the front of this book is much more important than the president's autograph. His name is the most valuable name you should know. Shine, Lil Birdie.